Doing it for the internet. My man say they doing it for the internet for sure. If you did it with it, if you did it where you hit them at. Man, what's up, man? Hold up, y'all. We gotta do this real quick, fast, in a hurry. Quick, fast, in a hurry. I'm running late. Gotta get my kids. And it is cold. It's ice outside, so I ain't trying to have them sitting out there waiting. Yeah. We got what's going on with Durk, man? Where's everybody getting this information from? Where's everybody getting this groundbreaking information from? That Durk, that OTF Jam got locked up with a pipe and tried to put it on his cousin. Like, niggas got whole stories. I done seen 2 people covered. So now I'm working on getting some information on this situation. Hopefully I can have it by tonight, if it exists. But where's everybody getting it? All right, hold on. So first I seen it here. Oh, Trenches. Hey, Trenches, we need you, man. Where you getting this information from, pimpin'? I know you watching. Hit that like button, y'all.
Support me. Go to Nene Marie 37 on IG and purchase a signed copy of my book. That's how you use 3837. That's my only TikTok. Yo, it's your boy Trisha News, and I'm back at y'all with another one. Appreciate all love, support. Thanks for everyone who subscribed to the channel. If you ain't sub, and why did he do it to Lil Durk, man? Jam is number 2, and we talking about Lil Durk, man. It's over with for Lil Durk for sure on this one. Jam is number 2, and Jam was there.
Right.
Like, no wires, Jam was there for sure. And what did Jam do? And why did he do it to Lil Durk, man? Make sure y'all smash that like button, though. So we're gonna start off with OTF Jam. So Jam had the problems with Lil Durk. His baby mama got killed, which had nothing to do with Lil Durk. Let me just clear that up. You know what I'm saying? The baby mama who got killed, the dark-skinned girl, had nothing to do with Lil Durk or anything. She got killed, and when Jam was in jail, and Jam tried to call Lil Durk, to get him to pay for the arrangements, send some money. And Lil Durk denied him, which will become a downfall. But before that, Jam was in a car with actually a family member. And when Jam then got pulled over by the police, Jam blamed it on his cousin. He got caught with a switch. He blamed the switch on his cousin. He said, "Cuz, I'm on parole. This your gun. May I mind you, man, the cousin, he ain't got a record. The cousin, a civilian,
Hey, babe, should I take a blue chew tonight?
What's that?
You want to find out?
Sure.
Here.
just happened to have Jam in the car with him. This is his cousin. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that his cousin don't know what Jam on, and not that his cousin is square, though. Everybody got a cousin who is square, who, your cousin are willing to do anything for you because they know what you about or what you do or any of that nature. Y'all know what I'm saying? So Jam had blamed, you know, in front of the police, he had tried to blame his cousin for the gun. Now, Jam got people that's important to him that he not even getting in contact with. You know what I'm saying? And it's for a fact that we know that Jam, you know, flew out of O'Hare to California, and he was there during the time of Lil Pab murder. Okay, so Jam was mad at Lil Durk because not for what he gave him, he was blessed for that, but he was mad because Lil Durk didn't help out his family. You know what I'm saying? He rap about things that, you know, he do for people, and then when he called on the time of need, Lil Durk, you know, Lil Durk was in that mode of cleaning up. He was in that mode of sending people back to Chicago and getting rid of people because he knew the heat was on. You know what I'm saying? And it's 2023 when Jam got locked up. All right, so with that being said, that's why Lil Jam had beef for Lil.
Hey, yo, so I just don't, where's people getting this information from? So it looked like Trenches News started this a day ago, and then King Yella picked it up without giving no credit. Just act like he heard the same information too. Yo, but nobody calling this out for what the fuck. If this is true, why ain't nobody calling it out for what it is? Which is some bitch ass shit. That's exactly what it is. Stone cold sucker shit. Keeping 100 podcasts by King Yella. What the fuck? What the fuck he start that? Keeping 100 podcasts by King Yella. Yo, crazy. So I don't know what it is. I gotta hurry up, y'all. Damn, it's 1:59. So let me show you his version of events. Like, oh, these niggas is ill, man. It's like King Yella. It's like he promoting this shit. Like, he loves it. Like, he don't see nothing wrong with it. Yo, come on, internet. You on all days to move slow. You want to do it now? I gotta hurry up. Man, shit getting, yeah, y'all. Niggas showing their true colors. These boys loving the fact that Durk locked up. They enjoying it. They couldn't hate seeing that boy on top.
Here we go, King Yella. King Yella.
They couldn't hate seeing that boy on top, man. Now listen to him.
On parole with you in California. Why you on parole? Durk don't help her on his bond. You know what I'm saying? And on his cousin, try to put the blame. They saying co-conspirator too, but he the one that bust the case down.
Everybody is saying they. Who's they, y'all? Like, where y'all getting this information from? Like, everybody, wherever they getting their information from, they keep referencing them as they. Who are they? That gotta be a little bit more clear, man.
They got caught in traffic with a switch. You feel me? Got caught with a pipe. They say he tried to blame it on his cousin. Try to put the blame on his cousin, because his cousin ain't never been in trouble. He was a good guy. Don't take the case. You take the case because don't take the case. Ooh, old time cousin ain't take the case. He get booked. He in the county. Durk don't help her on his bond.
They sure the fuck do.
Ain't helping out with his family. Ain't helping out with nothing.
They sure the fuck do. When I say that, I tell you who they is.
Looking for him already.
That motherfucker's controlling the motherfucking algorithm.
Why you on parole?
Who the fuck are they talking about?
Why is you on parole with you in California? Why are you taking planes and doing this and doing that? So they already, where you at? Where you at, Jamster? Where you at? You feel me? So now guess what? You gotta explain. You gotta explain to them people. Why? Why you went to California? Who all went to California? What's going on? You feel me? So now guess what this goes.
Man, you don't have to explain shit. The fuck you talking about? Because I wanted to go to fucking California. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, yo, these niggas, like, yo, I don't know, yo. I ain't scared of them people, man. Like, I don't know. I guess I'm just a different. I look at them all the same. Like, and I'll tell y'all about a situation when we hop on the road.
Listen, man. Y'all be playing crazy. Look, what happened? I've been told y'all since the beginning of time. Y'all keep saying Jam ain't the one that told Jam. Jam is the one that ended everybody's career, man. When no people came and talked to him, okay. Like how much time I could get off? That man in protected custody in Arizona.
Like, yo, where are they getting this from, yo? Is this shit coming from the FBI? Because it ain't in paperwork. It ain't in paperwork.
Hey, Z, we already know, man. Anybody that go to jail for, let's build the bed.
All right, so listen up. State Farm was trying to charge me $197 for car insurance. No, thank you. I got a...
Man. He spilled the beans, bro. And y'all keep saying all this, man. Listen, man, I wish the best. I wish the best for dude. But it's going to be hard for Durk, man. It's going to be real hard for this man to come from under that, man. Was somebody that was there? Was he a shooter?
Yo.
Did he? Who put it together? What? How do you even know this information?
How do you know this information? It's the bigger
That's
question.
His homie. They want the big fish, right?
That is the bigger question. How do you know this information?
They want the big fish. So whatever this man Jam
Hey, Trenches, where you at? I know you watching.
What happened was this one. I'm telling you, I have to go. That man done put the blame, man. This man done made me go out there, man. He was gonna pay us, man. He brainwashed. It's something for to get himself out of that jam, bro. He getting himself out of that situation.
Look, it's like him.
Durk gonna be the one that's finna do life. All them other niggas, man. Listen, I told you the first people that's gonna blame and put the finger and point everything at Durk gang. Listen, man. They coming from.
It's like he cool with that. Like he don't see nothing wrong with it. Them boys come from up under that. Durk going to jail. Like, come on, bro. Like,
this, man.
What's up with these niggas?
They might not come from under it where they still might do a lot of time, but they're not finna do life, man. They don't want no Jam. Who is Jam?
Yeah, what the fuck is the difference?
What could Jam offer? They want Durk. And that's why he is where he
What you mean what can Jam offer? If you let you tell it, Jam offering Durk. Now, I don't know if Jam telling or not. He could be. But where are they getting all this background information from?
Because guess what? He broke a deal with them people, gang. He broke a deal with the people, and that man finna, listen. I be hating y'all, because y'all can be, I be hating in y'all eyes. I be hating that y'all think that I be hating, gang. I am not hating, gang. I'm not going to sit here and sugarcoat nothing with y'all, bro.
Definitely hating.
Nothing. Then the man, Jam, trying to tell on his cousin to make his cousin take the case. Oh, this is gun. You talking to the police. That man telling the police that's his gun. The man just trying to look in my eyes, bro. It's me or you. It's gonna be hard for Durk, bro. Especially this nigga gonna be on the stand and what? He was there. He ain't here through the grapevine, nothing. What? Man, listen, Durk set it up. He had him did this. He had him come. He flew him out. He booked this. He did this. He bought the. If dude come and say stuff like that, it's over with, man. And it's already. How did they pick up Durk? How is Durk even involved? How is Durk in this situation? He's in this situation because Jam got in his situation, and now they want to figure out, well, how was you in California? How did you get to California? What business did you have in California, sir? You just did all this time. You don't know nobody in California. Oh, and then Rondo gets shot up and his best friend died. And y'all just so happen to be there. And y'all got a whole beef from, King Von got killed from Quando's side. Y'all think take a rocket scientist to understand this shit?
Hey, yo, but see, that's the funny thing about it. Yo, he's saying it like, he's saying that shit like in that situation, you're done. Like you can't, I don't know what the fuck you talking about. I went to Cali because I went to fucking Cali. I ain't got to explain to you how the fuck I went to Cali. Who the fuck is you? Like, yo, I don't know, yo, I don't know, y'all. Why do people be so fucking scared? Like, yo, niggas be scared to death of these people, man. I don't give a fuck. Feds, state, yo, you all going, it's all prison. It's all a prison. If the shit don't change. Same shit. Like, well, for some reason, yo, whenever these niggas discuss the feds, them niggas be, like, them niggas shaking in their motherfucking boots. Let me tell y'all about a situation, right? And I ain't gonna put no names in it. But I remember, I got a call from a person, right? Let me tell y'all some crazy shit. I got a call from a person, a dealer. Say a dealer. Hold on. Hold up. Is we back? All right, so look, I got a call from a dealer, right? What the f? My bad, y'all. So what I was saying was, I got a call from a dealer a couple years back, right? Shit was crazy. Let me tell y'all what happened. So, I was on my way. So I lived in the city, but my kids went to Baltimore County School. So I was on my way taking my kids to school, right? And I caught a motherfucking, I caught a flat on 83. For people from Baltimore, y'all know where 83 at. I catch a flat on 83. Shit was strange, though. So I'm sitting on the side of the road, and mind you, I done had car troubles before, you know. Motherfuckers don't never stop and help. But this particular day, a State Farm tow truck pulls up. Follow me, yo, cause this shit crazy. State Farm tow truck pulls up. Like, you alright? I'm like, nah, man, I caught a flat. Mind you, I'm talking to the dude, but I'm trying to like be, you know, little joking at the same time, cause I'm happy the nigga stopped in and helped me. Meanwhile, this nigga is stone faced the whole time. So, like I told you, I just got the car. So I didn't know what a spare was. So the guy, he goes straight to the trunk, find the spare. Now at this time, I ain't thinking nothing of it. I'm just happy you're helping me. So, make a long story short, you'll help me change the flat. Put the spare tire on there. I leave. I go take my kids to school. So I gets back in the house. This hours later, like I said, I was living over east. My kids was going to school out the county, out like Randallstown. So this hours later, I'm in the house sleep. My stepdaughter come waking me up like, Sean, the police at the door. I'm like, the police at the door. Mind you, at this time, I'm not even doing nothing. I'm talking about absolutely nothing. I think was I working? I might have, yeah, I was working. So I'm like, what the fuck is the police at the door for? So, I told y'all I was asleep. So I come to the door. It's two motherfucking white men in like plain clothes. So the first thing the niggas say is, did you catch a flat earlier? I'm like, did I catch a flat earlier? Like, what the fuck is you talking about? But I'm just waking up, so I'm still trying to gather my thoughts and shit. But I'm like, did I catch a flat earlier? Like, why the fuck, if I caught a flat, like, why the fuck is that even important? You feel me? He like, oh nah, because the guy that changed your flat left his walkie-talkie in your car. Like, he left his walkie-talkie in my car. He like, yeah, man, I mean, I know this sounds crazy, but it's an $8,000 walkie-talkie. Now, meanwhile, while he's doing this, he got like some cards in his hands. So he get to asking me like, yeah, what's your name? So I tell him my name, but at this point I'm still not, you know, it's still taking a while for me, because like I said, I'm just waking up. It's still taking a while for me to catch on to what the fuck is going on. Until the nigga say, did you live right here? I'm like, yeah. So the nigga asked me who I live with. I'm like, yo, hold the fuck up, yo. I'm like, what the fuck, yo? Why the fuck is you asking me? I'm ready to lean on his ass. Like, yo, this nigga tripping. He like, well, you know, I mean, I just want you to come to the car and, you know, just check to see if the walkie-talkie in the car. I'm like, yo, ain't no walkie-talkie in my motherfucking car, yo. Like, the nigga ain't even get in my car. He like, well, I mean, well, can you just check? So I just checked real quick. He like, oh, all right, man. Thank you, man. So I'm like, what the fuck was that? Whole time, I hit the person I get the car from. You'll tell me like, oh nah, that's something different. Make a long story short, that was some type of federal agents. You feel me? But I wasn't in it. Like, I ain't on them niggas. Like, yo, niggas be like, I don't know, yo. I don't care for the feds as other people. Like, I look at them just like I look at any other fucking justice system. They all fucking dirty. They all lie. Ain't no one agency better than another. Yeah, man. Only thing with the feds is they're allowed to get away with shit. You know, they do little shit. The laws is highly favored toward their end. But this fucking fear that these niggas be having. You know, why was you in LA, bitch? Because I wanted to be in LA. Fuck is you talking about, nigga? Like, I don't know where these niggas come from or what these niggas. Like, I don't know, y'all. Like, fuck that shit. They all the same to me. They all the same. But I don't know where these niggas is getting this theory from. Like, I know it came from Trench's News. But then Ken Yeller tells the story like he heard the same information. Meanwhile, he know good and goddamn well he don't even know where the fuck the shit came from. That shit can be all made up, all fabricated. But niggas is just transferring these stories, trying to make the situation seem worse than what it is. I mean, it is a fucked up situation, yo, but it's always ways. Like, if Didi or Vonnie was to admit that they dropped the bag, that'll fuck up the whole situation. Cause now it's just gonna be my word against yours. You feel me? What makes Jam more credible than Didi? What makes Jam more credible than Vonnie? If I say I dropped the bag and you say Durk dropped the bag, one of us lying. Prove it. Like, niggas, man, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I don't have that same fears I guess these other niggas do. Like, for real. I done took chances, like real chances, for years, and knew what the fuck I was, and knew the ramifications of it. Like, these niggas be bitches. Like, that's the only way I can explain it. That's the only way I can explain it. Yeah, but that situation, that shit was wild as a motherfucker. Like, these niggas came to my house talking about a walkie-talkie. Like, for one, how the fuck you find out where I live? So what I was thinking that happened is they had a tracker on a car. I'm thinking they had a tracker on a car, and probably one of my neighbors probably seen them out there fucking with the car, and their response to that was just knock on the door. But the tracker wasn't for me, because like I said, I wasn't doing nothing. But it was just the man at which they came. It's like, yo, what the fuck is you over here for? Like, they don't get no more respect than the state. Not to me. Right, yo, they all 12, yo. Like, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, these niggas be acting like they fucking super cops, or I don't know, bro. Like, I just don't get it. I just don't get it. I don't get it. He said, I don't think do such a thing. If he did, that was fucked up. If Jam did do that, and that's another thing they're not even mentioning. Like, they talking about it like that shit cool. If Jam snitched on Durk because of what they said, that his baby mother got killed and they wanted Durk to pay for the... Yo, Jam's a bitch. Like, they acting like it's okay, like they excusing that behavior, like they understand it. Man, he's a stone cold sucker. If that's what he did. But I told y'all a long time ago, yo, that most people snitch on bodies when they get caught with guns. I told y'all that a long time ago, because that's what niggas do. Not saying Jam did it, but I'm saying that's what niggas do. Niggas get caught with them motherfucking pistols, be scared to go to the feds, and start telling about murders. That's what they do. Saying that shit a million times over. They always do it. But it's like, damn, bro, if you that motherfucking scared, the fuck you riding around Stratford? You know you in violation. You know you in violation. You know you can get caught with that bitch, the feds coming. But that's what I'm saying, like, niggas don't be scared then. Niggas don't get scared until it's too late. Now niggas scared now. I don't respect it. Like, for real. I don't respect that shit. And I ain't on no gangster shit. I'm just talking about some real shit. Like, I don't never want people to get that confused. I'm a father. I'm ready to go pick my kids up now. But I know the ramifications of every action that I make. I know the pros and the cons. And I'm willing to stand on however it come. Whatever it come. These niggas don't. These niggas just be moving around recklessly. And then when shit happen, now they shaking in their boots. They don't know what to do. Talking about, yo, why you was in Cali? Bitch, I wanted to be in Cali. What the fuck you mean? He ain't had to tell because of that. If that man told, he told because he's a fucking clown. He's scared. He just did that 12-year bid. He wasn't trying to go back. That's why he told. It wasn't because he couldn't answer the questions. Nigga ain't got no integrity. He don't stand on nothing. How you gonna tell on a nigga that gave you $50,000 when you came home? You's a bitch. If that's the case. Like, if that's what I'm saying. Like, if niggas gonna tell it like it is. Cause that's what it is. That's a stone cold sucker. You told on a man that took you in when they ain't had to, took care of you, brought you a crib, gave you brick. You's a bitch. But from the stories that they say about Jam, I can see Jam being one of them niggas. One of them niggas that are, because I told you, them overly tough niggas, most of the time are the rats. Most of the time. Them niggas that's tough for no reason, they be the same niggas that be fucking sitting in the courtroom testifying against you. That's why Woody was doing that. But the difference between the situation with Woody is Woody, I don't give a fuck what his mouth say. That man scared of thugs. He's scared of the power that Thug possess. Jam, a little different. He don't give a fuck. He probably don't mind dying out this bitch. Cause that's the thing. All them niggas going, if they get found guilty, everybody going to the feds. I don't give a fuck who told. They all gonna do substantial amount of years. And you gonna have to stand on being a rat while you in that bitch, my nigga. Like, I don't know how federal protective custody work, but if it's anything like the state, who wanna fucking spend 30 years on PC? Fuck, who wanna spend a day on PC? That shit like lockup. I don't know, y'all. These niggas be wild. Like I'm saying, all them niggas did them videos. Ain't nobody call it out for what it is. Nigga like, yo, see, it be your friends. I told you. Yo even said, I'm telling you, it's either me or you. Like, you understand that concept. Yeah, that is how it would be, but I don't understand that. That's bitch shit to me. We do it together, we in it together. Ain't no me or you. We came in this bitch together. That's why Gunna copped out like that. He had the same mentality. Cause these people will talk that shit in you. You know, you gotta protect yourself. You know, you gotta save yourself. You gotta help me help you. You know, little dumbass shit like that. Nigga, you can't help me, nigga. Helping me is not cooperating with you. Like, straight up. Yeah, for real. Like, I don't think, what's up, real? I don't think, if that's how Jam rocking, he ain't thinking that all the way through. Cause there's gonna be some Muslims in that motherfucker that's gonna be willing to die for Durk. But like I say, he might, from what they say about him, he might just be one of them niggas that don't give a fuck. You know, a lot of them super tough gangster niggas be rats because they think ain't nobody gonna say nothing to them. They think can't nobody do nothing to them. And it's like, yeah, I told. But what if he decided to get on the stand and backtrack like a lot of them do? You know, people looked at that Woody situation and kind of hailed him or gave him respect because he did that. Yeah, I'm telling you, most rats backtrack. Most rats get on that stand and backtrack everything. Most of them. But that don't mean they ain't a rat no more. Nigga, you still a rat, you told initially. That don't change the facts. Niggas don't not call them rats because they went on the stand and backtrack. No, nigga, you told. You just knew you just did the right thing. But you still a rat. Like, that shit don't change that. Like, you know what I mean? I know you talking about, well, why is Durk so honorable in your eyes? You think Durk honorable in my eyes? It ain't about being honorable. Durk, what the fuck it means he, where do y'all get this shit from? Like, yo, nobody honors the rapper. Like, nobody looks up to the rapper. These are world-renowned cases that everybody knows. So that's the only ones. I can't come on here and tell you about my man that got booked for a body. You feel me? Like, nobody wants to hear that. I mean, I can, and I have been told those type of stories. But you can use Durk's situation to shed light on a broader issue, on a bigger issue. Durk ain't never did shit for me, but I don't like to see a motherfucker get railroaded in the media. I don't like to see a motherfucker get found guilty in public opinion, because I know that holds weight. Man, I say drill music fucked up lives. Why I got single out Durk? I ain't gotta single out Durk. But see, this the thing though, real. Durk wasn't out here harming innocent. If everything about Durk is true, he wasn't out here harming innocent people. The thing is, I understand the streets. The streets ain't never going to change. The streets is always going to be the streets. As long as you got poverty, as long as you got greed, as long as you got money, shit ain't never going to change. So I'm not going to be sitting up this bitch like I live in an alternative universe. Yeah, but it's crime committed against people that understand that this is the life that they chose to lead. This is the life that they live in. It's different. It's different. Like now, if he was out here harming innocent people and shit like that, oh hell no, it'll be a total different conversation. But when you talk about a beef amongst niggas that's in the streets, no, yo, I'm gonna talk about that differently. Because it's a different conversation. It's a different conversation. From what we know, everything Durk is accused of is retaliatory. And I believe in retaliation. I don't know how about you. I believe in retaliation. For real. I went to prison for retaliation. If you ain't ready for the blowback, watch what you do out this bitch. Walk light. What's up, y'all? I ain't say he didn't. I'm talking about the misinformation and the lies and the fact that people is happy to see a man who life rate be almost taken away, regardless if he did it to himself or not. Motherfuckers shouldn't be happy about that. It's still a black man that had kids, had responsibilities, and took care of people. Like, y'all be acting like these niggas be soulless. Like, y'all let Trap Lil Ross call Kane Von a fucking demon. Kane Von ain't no motherfucker. Kane Von took care of people. It's people that got a whole different perspective of King Von than the world got. But y'all let a motherfucker on the outside call him a demon and y'all ran with it. Man, shit. Yeah, the fuck them niggas is. I seen the whole video with King Yellow was smiling ear to ear. Yo, happy as shit Durk got booked. Them niggas just hating. Trenton News is not one hater. He know it. He hating on that boy. Mad that man was getting money. Them niggas ain't crime stoppers. Them niggas don't give a fuck about what's going on in the streets. All them niggas trying to do is capitalize and market out the shit. They ain't giving no real information, dropping no real game. They ain't doing none of that. They just over that bitch fucking enjoying the fact that this man's life might be over. Yo, Durk wasn't. Yo, how was Durk King Yellow out? Man, wasn't that man out? The fuck King Yellow ain't even from the same area. Man wanted to be a part of something. Man wanted to be a part of something. It's not about King, yo. I don't give a fuck what happened either, but I ain't gonna be fucking tap dancing in my living room when I see a nigga life get taken. The fuck? That's what them niggas is doing. Them niggas loving that shit, putting out mad misinformation. Like niggas that got like 15 videos a piece, all misinformation. Ain't none of that shit in documents. But I'm gonna find out though, because I got somebody looking into it. Ain't none of that shit in documents. How many times Trench's News done lied? And it been proven. And yet and still, motherfuckers still, he lied in court in the old block trial. That's why his motherfucking part of his testimony got stipulated. That man done lied a million times, and yet motherfuckers will watch his video and spread and push his narratives and don't know if any of that shit fact. Like that man been talking about Durk gonna get locked up for D-Thing. Put that back, yo. That man been talking about Durk gonna get locked up for D-Thing murder for how many years now? Shit ain't happened yet. But then he get locked up for Lil Cobb. I told y'all. I called it. You ain't called shit, nigga. Ain't none of you motherfuckers. All you motherfuckers that was talking that Durk shit, y'all was talking about D-Thing murder. That man ain't been charged with D-Thing murder yet. Ain't nobody know he didn't. Ain't nobody know nothing about this pipe shit until Brick Baby dumbass decided to speak. Police ass nigga. Got his dumbass house raided. No, I didn't say it's good. Who the fuck said I said it was good he had people killed? Yo, like it was, yo, like, yo, the way people internalize things is crazy. Was those words ever speaking out of my mouth? I said Durk was beefing with guys in the streets and everything he did was retaliation. Where did I say it was good? I say I understand the streets. I say the streets ain't gonna change. It ain't like he did things to innocent people. That's what I said. Like, yo, what the fuck? Like, yo, people just be taking shit and running with it. No, he didn't, yo. He did not real. Durk, from what we know, Durk ain't nothing no innocent. Nobody's innocent in this situation. The fuck, shut up. Yo, Pad was dissing too, yo. Them niggas knew they was into it. Know how that shit go? He ain't did shit to no motherfucking kids. People out this bitch killing kids. All these guys was grown ass men that was in the mix. If they'd have had the opportunity, they'd have killed his ass. Same shit with King Von. I don't know. I view that shit different. Because it is different. Not just because it is different. It's some people out this bitch killing without provocation. Yeah, he tripping. These Cartier glasses, pimping. What you talking about? Paid $2,000 for these bitches. Before YouTube. Way before YouTube. I ain't no YouTube money getter. So fuck. Y'all getting out, y'all stay in the car. Y'all don't gotta get out. Y'all getting out? Yeah. Was innocent. Yeah, Lord Pad wasn't innocent. That boy was dissing, man. That boy was dissing, y'all. When you dissing the dead and shit like that, y'all, like, I told y'all a while ago, that shit put you on the same level as the killer. Y'all here dissing the dead, you're on the same level as the person that killed. You gonna have to stand on that shit too. That's how that go. Hit that like button. Yo, why we got 22 likes, y'all? God damn. We trying to keep it real as possible with y'all, and I only get 22 likes. See, these guys are no motherfucking teammates. What is you talking about? Don't condone. We speak about the wrongs and the justice. Yeah, y'all, and you know how that's really where I'm coming from with it. Like, y'all killing this man in public opinion. It makes it easy. What if he didn't do it? What if he didn't do it? I mean, what if those guys put it together and Durk ain't know nothing about it? Who knows? He ain't even had his day in court. Motherfuckers already prosecuting him and shit. Motherfuckers already prosecuting. What I coming here for? I let the man have his day in court, man. Know the justice system be fucking people over. Especially people that look like me and some of y'all. Justice system be fucking people over. And it's like, we help them do it. We help them do it by putting out misinformation. Oh, man. But Durk know nothing. They using his business cards. Yo, real, you don't even know what you're talking about. Do you know that Vonnie name was on that business card? You know, it's 3 authorized users for that business card. Vonnie, Durk father, and Durk. Like, that's what I'm saying. People don't even know all the details of the case like I do. Motherfuckers just be talking. That man was an authorized user. He's an authorized user, which means he can use that card with Durk, without Durk. Durk did not have to be around for him to use that card. Durk did not have to know he was using that card. He's an authorized user. You know what that means, right? You ever had an authorized user on one of your cards? Do they gotta call you every time they swipe that bitch? Right. It's authorized user. See, that's what I'm saying. Motherfuckers ain't even read the paperwork. Just be saying shit because, and that goes into, it is how we got out. That is how it's set up. It's in the documents. That's what I'm telling you. Like, I'm not making it up. I'm telling you, on the documents, the feds looked into the card, and there's 3 authorized users for the card: Big Durk, Vonnie, and Lil Durk. I'm not making nothing up. These are facts, bro. These are facts, my guy. What's up, Chelsea? I just told you the feds in the paperwork. How I just told you it's in the paperwork. Go back and read the paperwork and come back and apologize, man. Go back and look at the paperwork and come back and be like, damn, my bad, keep it G. You was right. That shit is in the paperwork. goddamn French. I don't give a fuck about the French. You think I'm gonna be American watching anything French? Nah, fuck no. Not interested in speaking it, watching it, knowing it. You guys, I told you was an authorized user, yo. If you're an authorized user, yo, you do not, it don't, which means it depends on how it's set up. Why would somebody make a person an authorized user if they got to get their okay every time they swipe the card, bro? Like, come on, yo, stop being dumb, real. Stop being dumb, yo. If that's the case, I'm just gonna give you the card. I'm not gonna make you an authorized user, bro. Why would you make a person an authorized user and they gotta call you every time they use the card? That sounds idiotic, bro. Would you do that to somebody? Look, I'm gonna make you an authorized user, but you every time you need it, you gotta call me. That shit dumb as shit. The point of making a person an authorized user is so they don't have to call you. What the fuck? Like, yo, come on, bro. Yo, it was two different accounts, for one. It was two different cards, two different accounts. And Vonnie is an authorized user on both. Two different cards, two different accounts. There's more than one card. So I'm gonna ask you then, Noble Elf. Why would you make somebody an authorized user on your card if they have to call you every time they spend money? What would be the purpose of making them an authorized user? Like, can you explain that? Like, I don't know. Maybe I do things different. Like, I'm not gonna make a person an authorized user on my card if they gotta call me every time they spend it. Like, that sounds crazy to me. That shit sounds crazy to me, yo. If that's the case, I'm just gonna let you hold my card and tell you, yo, call me before you use it. I got none of the deodorant for that. The man text him, don't use no names associated to me. That can mean anything. That can mean anything. It's a million things that can mean. You tell them motherfucker, don't use no names associated to me. I got a fighting chance. I don't give a fuck what they say. I told them I had a feeling they was gonna do something stupid. I told them I don't want no parts of it. That's what that meant. Now we can argue in court what it meant. I'm saying it meant this, you saying it meant that. It's up to the jury, see what they gonna believe. It's up to the jury. Of course they gonna say it meant that he was well aware. I'ma say it meant they know what the fuck it did. I'ma say it meant I ain't know what the fuck they be gonna do. And the only reason I said it is because they be doing dumb shit. And one time before, they put me in this type of situation on a lesser level. See, I'm gonna have a whole. You always gotta have a story for them. I make up a situation. Yeah, one time before, we was in. He booked some guys to come out, and they got into a fight, and I ended up having to pay somebody out my pocket. I make up a whole story, man. So I told them, don't ever do that again. So that's what I meant. You know, don't use no names associated to mine.
1908.
Because they be getting me in trouble. How much y'all charge for cash back?
I think it's like $1.50 or somewhere.
Oh yeah. But of course, yeah, he gonna know the purchase. He gonna know the purchase, but that don't mean he knew they was ready to commit a crime. Like that's what I'm saying, yo. All of that stuff can be debated in court, yo. It's gonna be debated at court. But more than likely, they ain't trying to give no deals. They trying to make a statement. People ain't them people trying to make a statement. And they might be trying to give a deal. But who knows? You know, I wouldn't be inclined to take no fucking deal. It depends on how much time they talk. Like if he can get a deal for like 20, like how YGT did in Baltimore. YGT had 6 murder for hires. He caught 25 years. 6 of them. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 6 of them. It's a fact. It's a fact. For 25 years. So he called 40 years with 25. What do you call? Yeah, he called 25 years. 6 murder for hire. The feds like that Famous Richard. What the fuck? He probably running the play. Famous Richard ain't doing nothing to feds yet. I mean, I don't know. All that antagonizing the police. I don't know, y'all. I think if they was gonna hit him with a RICO, they would already. I think if they was gonna hit him with a RICO, they'd have came at him that way initially. You know, but that's what fucked up. What's the common now? I'm trying to come with a RICO. God damn, sure. For a lot of candy, sure. Say he was leaving court in New Jersey. What, he had a gun case and the feds dropped it, and the state dropped it and the feds picked it up? Picking my kids up. If that's illegal to U.S. cruise, then I don't know what world you living in, champion. I'm a law-abiding citizen, pimping. My criminal days are over. I'm out here trying to harm no motherfucking body. You know? Destroy. Yeah, that. No, Powder. We talked about that. We talked about that last couple days. That shit that's going on in LA is wild, man. Let's see what on channel. That shit that's going on in LA is wild. They just locked up a dude that they said set some fires down there. But I'm gonna talk about that tonight, though. Let's talk about that tonight. I'm just saying, yo, the man gotta fight the change, yo. But you motherfucking bloggers is making that shit hard. Like I don't know, yo. I'm just not one of them ones that enjoys watching the motherfucker go down for whatever reason. Like it ain't like he's out here fucking with no kids or raping women. Yeah, man. He was moving within the parameters of the streets. The streets got rules. He looked like to me he was playing by the rules. Looked like to me he was playing by the rules, man. So no. No innocent, no kids, no women. Sound to me he was playing the game how it go. What it sound like to me. I don't know what it sound like to y'all. gotta know what you don't want to be a part of. It sounded like to me in that text he said he ain't want no parts of it. That's what I'm saying. That text, yo, see, this the thing, yo, that people not getting. And this the shit I've been trying to explain to y'all the whole time. Yo, if the Fed's case was rock solid, as the internet wants y'all to believe, y'all, they would have not introduced D-Thing murder as a way to keep Durk detained. They wouldn't have did it. They wouldn't have to did it. That's the part people was forgetting. That was a strategy. That was strategic. If their case was rock solid, like Trenches News and King Yeller and all the Durk haters think, they would not have had to say anything about D-Thing murder or the investigation into D-Thing murder. They wouldn't have had to done it. Why? Why do we got to bring this up? This case right here is enough. He locked up for murder for hire. This shows that this man is a fucking problem. He's a danger to society. Why do we got to bring up a whole nother case that was sealed for 2 years? See, but the problem is niggas don't know how they work. So niggas don't even understand the reason that they did it. They did it because they didn't have enough to keep him. They wasn't even going to book him. I think people forgetting that, yo. Durk wasn't on the first indictment. They wasn't even going to book Durk, man. They ain't booked Durk till they thought Durk was ready to run. They wasn't ready to lock Durk up. People was forgetting all of that because there's so much information out. I mean, misinformation out. Oh, Vonnie and PC. DD thinking about taking the deal. All that shit is lies. Or niggas that don't understand paperwork. Niggas do not understand paperwork. But they get on there and some of these motherfuckers got followings and they say that shit to thousands of people. Now you got thousands of people misled, and then I come over here and y'all hear something different and it sound like I don't know what I'm talking about, but we all gonna see. We all gonna see. Go back to Melly case. I was the only motherfucker telling y'all Melly wasn't gonna get found guilty. The only one. Well, nobody else on YouTube. Go back to the old block trial. I was the only one telling y'all that case was bogus. And that case fuck around get overturned. Them boys ain't been sentenced yet. But they trying to tell y'all it's because they all 6 of them telling on Durk. Get the fuck out of here. Do Durk even know all 6 of them? They ain't been sentenced because they got to get through post-trial motions. And the feds don't know what the fuck to say because they know they made a whole bunch of mistakes. Go back. Look at the videos. They still online. But niggas act like I don't know what I'm talking about though. The only blogger telling y'all from the beginning Melly wasn't gonna get found guilty. Everybody like, yo, but they got the cell phone pings and they got this, they got that. I'm like, all right, watch. Watch. Hung jury 9-3. See, and Be More Gorilla, you know, because you've been here for a long ass time. So you definitely can vouch. You've been here since down at the beginning. Be More Grills, when you start following my page, where I was at? I fuck around, wasn't even in the thousands. I probably wasn't even in the hundreds. How many followers I had? Do you remember, y'all? Hey, like you remember. I've been saying that shit. But since I be the only one saying it, it be coming off like I don't be knowing what I be talking about. Take it back to what's the calm case? Take it back to Thug case recently. Do y'all remember when when they first hit Brian Steele with what the fuck, contempt of court, and they locked him up? What I say? Yo, this case need to be thrown out. They need to remove the judge out the case. First day. Everybody else, Brian Steele did that to himself. He might have ruined the case for Thug. Go look at the videos. It's still online. They still online. First video I put out, Judge Glanville need to be removed off the case. Fuck is this? I don't know, man. It was just like disagreeing, just to disagree. Like, I mean, I don't be on his bitch. I be trying to give people the motherfucking legal aspect of things. Like I don't just be giving my opinion, man. Like I really do have a good understanding of law, yo. Like for real. Like I really do. Like I'm not Seti Nash. I'm not your hood lawyer that don't know shit about law. Like I really read law books. Like I really was in the law library a lot. Dang, yo. Oh. That's what they don't have, no solid proof, yo. That's the problem. They don't have any solid proof. Like, yo, everything that they got on Durk can be explained. It can be argued. If not, I don't mean say explain. It can be argued. That's the part that people don't be getting, yo. Like, yo, a rock solid case is evidence that can't be argued. You can't argue fingerprints on a gun. You can't argue a motherfucker getting caught on the scene. You can't argue having a firearm in your house when they raid your house. You can't argue any of that. Like that's concrete evidence. Yo, these circumstantial cases, yo, that's how they make mistakes, man. I don't even like the fact that they be allowed to try people on circumstantial evidence. That shit should be illegal. That shit should be illegal for real. Exactly, gorillas. Nah, Melly ain't free. They doing Melly dirty, man. That shit should be yo, like it. It should be outrage. It should be outrage in the community about how they doing Melly, man. Because not even just for Melly, for the next person. You feel me? For the next person, man. Yo, there's no way, yo, under any circumstances, yo, should you be in jail for 2,000 plus days fighting the case, yo. Ain't no fucking way, yo. Not in America, yo. That shit that happened in Roger Bond's son was in fucking Africa for 7 years fighting the case. That's some shit that happened over in Africa. That's some shit that happened that's some shit that they say happened in third world countries or countries when the justice system is not fully intact. That shit shouldn't be happening over here, man. And the fact that people sitting back quiet is insane. It's egregious, diabolical. Yo, this what I'm saying, no heart. If the evidence they had against Durk was solid, yo, they would have not, I repeat, they would have not unsealed the investigation into D-Thing murder. They would not have unsealed it. That was a desperation move. That was a desperation move, man. What are we going to say to the judge? All we got is a text message. We got an uncredible witness that got locked up on a firearm, and he'll say anything to get out of it. You got to remember, yo, if Jam is the rat, Jam isn't, he's questionable. Just like Trench's News was, just like Butter was. That's why you see all the troubles they having with the post-conviction. They wasn't credible witnesses. Those are people that say anything. Where's the old lady that never been in trouble on the case? Where's that lady at? The lady that never been the old lady, white or black, that been a fucking upstanding citizen her whole life. Where's that witness? No, see, real, you mischaracterizing what I said. I didn't say they had to give the public all the evidence. What I'm saying is, why did they unseal the documents at Durk bail hearing? Why did they do it? Those documents were sealed for years. Why do it at the bail hearing? Because they didn't have anything else to hold them on. Same thing they did to Diddy. You see what they did to Diddy at his bail hearing, right? The last one. They raided his cell and stole privileged information and tried to say he was tampering with witnesses. Excuse me. Like, yo, these are all dirty tactics. They didn't want to unseal those documents. They didn't want to unseal those documents. If they did, they'd have been done it. They sealed it for a reason. The documents were sealed for a reason. That was a last-ditch attempt. What are we going to do? How are we going to convince the judge that because Durk sent the text message that said, look at this. How are we going to convince the judge that we got, let's say it's OTF Jam. We got OTF Jam, who's a career criminal, right? We just going to run with the narrative real quick. Not saying that it's true, but we're going to run with the internet narrative. You got OTF Jam, who's a career criminal, saying that he knows he was a shooter. He was there. He know all the information. It's proof that he went to California. We got the flight records. But he got locked up on a pistol charge. He don't want to go back to jail. And he's a career criminal. So we got him as a witness, as our star witness. And we got a text message that say, don't use no names associated to me. How are we going to take this to the judge and convince the judge, because of this information, that this guy doesn't deserve some type of home confinement, some type of bail package? They couldn't do it. Only thing they had, that's all they had. Oh, but we got this case from Chicago. That's a little bit, his name is mentioned. And we can use that to say, look, he was investigated for this too. So yeah, I just know how the system works, y'all. That's the type of shit that they do when they don't have nothing. That's what they do when they don't have nothing, y'all. They start, they get dirty, they get tricky. I mean, they start straddling the fence. Look at Melly case right now. Prosecution straddling in the fuck out the fence right now between illegal and legal. How was school today? Ain't today Friday? Yeah, in Melly case, they straddling the fence. They straddling the shit out the fence right now. Straddling. They got this bogus ass investigation on his attorney, with hopes that Melly make the wrong decision and fire his attorney, knowing they don't got no case on him, but they're gonna use this because they're scared of that defense team. They dirty tactics, man. It's just crossing the line of legal. It's just making the line. I ain't even gonna say crossing. It's just making the line of legal. You take a half a step back, that shit all in the legal territory. I don't know, y'all. I just be tired, yo, of these guys that don't know shit, and they be speaking, and their voices are loud. Their voices are too loud to not know shit about this system and how this shit works. The best information they give is when they watch my videos and copy. That's the best information they give. It's the only time they give their audience real information is when they watch Keep It G News lives and then go over that bitch and fucking and plagiarize everything I said. Man, YouTube need to start having a plagiarism law. Start suing these motherfuckers. Niggas making too much money stealing other people's takes. Watch what happened with Quavo murder. Remember I told y'all that case getting tossed out? Watch. DJ Academics came and stole that. Watch what happened though. He came right over this bitch. I don't know how he got my video, but he stole the whole take and ran that bitch. That bitch down there did 1 million views on his page. So now when it happened, they guys were like, damn, Academics, you called it. Meanwhile, meanwhile, Keep It G News called it. He just copied. What the fuck them niggas do? That's what them niggas do. It's gonna be a fact when it happened. What you mean? It is gonna be a fact when this case gets tossed out. It's my opinion now, but once it gets tossed out, it's gonna become a fact. And it's a fact that he stole because that information was out. Yo, I got that information from an article that was 2 months old. That article wasn't in the news. Nobody was talking about Takeoff for him to do a video talking about Takeoff. Nobody was talking about that. Hey, y'all talking about something different. Yeah, Trump is made out like a motherfucker. he definitely did. They say Trump is a convicted felon that don't got to go to jail. And he can still be president. See, and that be my thing, Tanya. It's like, we be way too hard on our criminals. There's criminals in every race. We be hard as shit on our criminals. We want them motherfuckers to get the book, get the chair if possible. Look at how they be speaking about the juveniles. People be mad at me when I be like, yo, you don't want to start locking up juveniles at high rates. What you mean? Something got to be done. They're doing this because they don't face any consequences. No, the fuck they not. They're not even thinking about consequences. Consequences not crossing their mind. When they out here robbing and stealing cars, them motherfuckers just bored, need something to do. They not sitting back with shit. If I steal a car, you know, all they gonna do is get my mother to come pick me up. They ain't thinking about that shit. Maybe after they get caught. But in the meantime, you know, beforehand, that motherfucker just try and joyride. Take the police on the chase or something. Jump out and run. Hopefully they get away. Give them something to talk about. Go to court. I mean, I'm just saying, you don't never hear other communities of people doing this to their own. You really don't. Show me an example. And these motherfuckers done had some of the worst of the worst. Serial killers and shit. Look at the fucking Menendez twins. They got a whole fan base. They killed their parents. Shot them with shotguns while they was asleep. They got a fan base off this shit. People talking about they need to be home. Give them a second chance at life. That black people. We don't give a fuck. He's 13. Send him to prison the rest of his life. He's 13. He knew what he was doing. He wanna act like an adult, treat him like an adult. I feel like, yo, these niggas is vicious. Like, yo, they done indoctrinated the shit out you motherfuckers. He knew what he was doing. I knew what I was doing when I was 13. Who the fuck you did? That's how they be sounding though, man. Yeah, real in rare form right now, ain't he? He going in. He took a couple days off though. So we gotta give that, man. Real took a couple days off, man. So you know he's gonna come back strong. Yeah, you know he's gonna come back strong. Yo, but the government get over though, yo. Like, yo, they not, and that be the point I be trying to make. Like, yo, people be giving them too much praise, like they just that much better than the state. It's not that. It's not that they got better prosecutors. It's that the laws are severely geared toward their winning, and they're allowed to cheat and get away with it. Like, I keep talking about that O Block trial, yo. That prosecution of O Block 6 was egregious. Shit was egregious, yo. Like, I think that word's fit. It wasn't bad. It wasn't fucked up. It was egregious. The way that they motherfucking put that case together with no real witnesses, no real evidence, and found them guilty. Yo, that shit should be a crime. The prosecution should be prosecuted for that. Like, for real. The prosecution should be prosecuted for that, man. They should have their day in court for doing that to them boys, man. They wouldn't have did that if that was 6 white kids. If that was 6 white kids with that same evidence, they wouldn't have did that shit to them, man. They didn't have a case on the state level. Same shit I was saying from the beginning. They did not have a case on the state level. The murder of FBG Duck was a state case. That's why they're having so many troubles keeping a conviction. Because it wasn't a federal case. It was a state case. They didn't even meet the criteria to say O Block was a fucking enterprise. They ain't even reached that burden. They say it's three criteria that the government have to establish to say that O Block was a criminal gang. And they didn't reach none of the burdens. There's no hierarchy. There's nobody telling people what to do. Everybody's moving on their own. There's not a common goal. Like, they didn't reach none of that shit, man. Like, that case was egregious, man. Case was egregious. But people don't care because it's not their people's. Like I say, yo, people don't care until they do that shit to one of your loved ones. Then you be like, damn, yo, that's that shit Keep It G News was talking about. It got hit close to home for people to really be like, damn. That's how they operate. And I be like, I told you. These motherfuckers, if they want you, they do whatever the fuck it take to get you. They don't give a fuck. They gotta make a witness. You know what I mean? They'll make a witness. They'll find one of them motherfuckers out the street and make him a witness. You are a witness to this crime. They want you bad enough. Yeah, the fuck they would. Oh, man, there we go. God damn it. You gotta call me back later. Can y'all hear me now? Can y'all hear me now? Still no sound? Oh, all right. No, my man called me from jail. I tried to not answer it, but the phone clicked back over, so I was saying what the fuck the recording was saying. They got to call me back later. But he called me. I got some money I gotta send him for real. I'm gonna send that shit when I get in the house. But yeah though, yo, like people not gonna care until it happen to one of their family members. That's the sad reality of it. And that's why we always be fucked up. Like in other communities, they don't have to see it happen to them. They see that shit happening, them motherfuckers be on it. They gonna do it. They gonna be on it. It ain't gotta happen to them necessarily. For us, it gotta happen to one of us, like whether somebody that we close to, and we see how the system just run over top of you just because they want to, just because they think you did something. They ain't necessarily gotta have evidence. They can think you did it, and yeah, they going. It's called aggressive prosecution. Like what's going on with Melly. That's an aggressive prosecution they doing, y'all. Overly aggressive. They're going above and beyond to try to find this man guilty, yo, when the case ain't strong. See, I think with the Melly situation, they thought they had a rock solid case. And that case getting a hung jury was like a serious letdown. It's like I think they put their all into that fucking prosecution. Just for them to get a hung jury. I think that shit like damn. I think that hurt them. I think it hurt their pride. I think it hurt their pride. Hurt their pride big time. I'm almost back to the crib, yo. We ready to get in front of the computer. Ready to get in front of the computer. And I'm gonna go back. We're gonna finish watching that King Yella video. And go back, man. We're gonna go back to both the videos. Cause we ain't even watched none of them for real. Cause I skimmed through. Had to pick the kids up. But I'll go back and watch the whole video. I don't know, y'all. I don't like how people be operating, man. Like motherfuckers ain't moving in good faith. They ain't moving in good faith. These motherfuckers got agendas and shit. Man, hell yeah, Charles. And look, this is the thing too, Charles. Melly been on lockup for 3 years. For 3 years. And he's on lockup on a ticket that wasn't even credible. The man said he tried to escape with some shit like that. I forgot exactly what the ticket was. I can't even remember. But the findings was unproven. Like they did an investigation and it was unproven. And they still put the man on lockup. Still put him on lockup. And they getting away with it. That's why, you see how, Melly ain't gained no weight. Like, how has a man been locked up for 6 years, ain't gained no weight? Because he ain't eating. Man ain't even in that bitch eating, man. You can't get commissary on lockup. They in that bitch treating that boy bad, man. Bad. And I know what he accused of is some wild ass shit. I don't respect that shit at all on any level. But even with that being said, the system is not supposed to do that. The system ain't supposed to be doing that. Because you're supposed to be innocent until proven guilty. Supposed to be. That's what they told us, right? That's what the Constitution say. That man been locked up for 6 years, yo. He's still small. Melly should weigh down near 200. That boy should be about 180. Then they just fucking took his lawyer and subpoenaed her cell phone records, knowing good and goddamn well that Melly might contact her via cell phone, via text messages, and then they ain't trying to explain what they got and why they did it, and they getting away with it. Like, yo, come on, man. Dirty work. Dirtiest work I seen in a while. Exactly. Right. It should have. He should have got awarded a bail 2 years ago after the hung jury. Definitely should have. But Florida, just like Florida just be going by their own fucking rules.
Absolutely, totally.
I can't like 6 years, y'all. I couldn't imagine. I was only locked up for 8 months fighting my case. This man been locked up 6 years. Like I was saying the other day, yo, when Melly was home, young Dolph still was alive. Huh? Oh, I pulled that out. What? When Melly was home, young Dolph was alive. King Von, PNB Rock. I mean, gas prices was normal. It was before the pandemic. Pandemic ain't even happened. And y'all know how tight it was during the pandemic. He was locked up doing that shit. He probably was treating him real bad around that time. Oh yeah, we going through this way. Yeah, I ain't never going to the store. Damn it, y'all. Fuck. My bad. I supposed to went to the store and got some Black Miles. I ain't never go. This bitch running my mouth. Dang, yo, I only got one Black and Mild, yo. Shit. Wait, smoke that bitch. Alright, so let's finish that Trenches News video. He get to going into. It's like, oh, niggas don't be having nothing to talk about with Durk, so they just make shit to talk about. I know Trenches News watching. Where you at, man? I need you to explain this video. Matter of fact, we already on King Yellow. Let's check out the rest of his video. Big Low.
He spilled the beans, bro. And y'all keep saying all nothing. What? But do y'all really even think it ain't even about that? It's about, it's either me or you. The same thing I keep telling y'all. The same thing was what's going on. Jam was in that jam. And who?
Look, he's saying it in the first person. It's either me or you. Like he holds that same mentality. Like that's the way he thinks about these type of situations. He ain't saying Jam is saying it's either me or you. He's saying like, yo, this is how it goes, you know. If I get booked with you, it's either me or you. it's gonna be either, and it ain't gonna be me. So it got to be you. What you think this is?
Who is it? My kids are your kids. Your freedom or my freedom. This is the realest shit. Y'all be playing crazy, gang. I told y'all, man, that ain't that man friend, man. That's not these people, not this man friend, G. So guess what happened? He spilled the beans, man. He spilled the beans, bro. And y'all keep saying all this, man. Listen, man, I wish the best. I wish the best.
No, you don't,
but
yo.
It's gonna be hard for Durk, man. It's gonna be real hard for this man to come from under that, man. Was somebody that was there? Was he a shooter? Who put it together? What? How do you even know this information? That's his homie. They want the big fish, right? They want the big fish. So whatever this man Jam say, guess what? What happened was this one. I'm telling you, I have to go.
Yo,
that man
Jam is not a credible witness, yo. Regardless, he's not a credible witness because Jam got caught on a pistol case. Credibility comes into question when you have incentive to lie. He have incentive to lie. He got locked up. If everything is true, we just running with the narrative. We don't know for certain. I got my paperwork lady on top of it. But if everything is true, Jam has incentive to lie because Jam wants a deal on his pistol case.
I put the blame, man. This man that made me go out there, man. He was gonna pay us, man. He brainwashed. It's something for to get himself out of that jam, bro. He getting himself out of that situation.
Look, he like that shit.
Durk gonna be the one that's gonna do life. All them other niggas, man, listen, I told you, the first people that's gonna blame and put the finger and point everything at Durk gang is, listen, man, they coming from under this, man. It might not come from under it where they still might do a lot of time, but they're not finna do life, gang.
Yo, that is crazy, yo. Like, yo, a lot of times it is life. Fuck you talking about. Like, yo, and the crazy thing about it is niggas really be telling for that. Like I told you, yo, the guy that told on us was facing a death penalty. And he told to get life. He told to get life. No, I'm not, no, that's not what I'm saying, Chelsea. Even if he went to California, his credibility to the facts are in question because he's a career criminal for one. Criminality automatically deems you an incredible witness. That's in the eyes of the court. For two, he has incentive to lie because he got caught with a firearm. If everything people saying is true, he has incentive to say anything because he wants some type of deal. He didn't just come in here and be like, look, y'all, I'm talking about just on his own, free will, not arrested, not detained, nothing. He didn't just go to the feds like, look, y'all, Lil Durk dropped money on pad. Well, how do you know this? Man, because I was there. I was there. I was one of the shooters. That would be much more credible than getting locked up for a firearm and they be like, well, you know you're facing 15 years on this firearm. And he like, shh. Well, look, I got some information on Durk. You get me? It's totally different.
Jam, who is Jam? What could Jam offer? They want Durk. And that's why he is where he at. Because guess what? He broke a deal with them people, gang. He broke a deal with them people and that man finna, listen. I'll be hating y'all because y'all can be
over there watching them motherfucking wild ass niggas. That's why you be getting wrong information.
I'm not gonna
I be saying you watching
nothing with y'all, bro.
You know, I can't
Nothing.
I can't comment on none of their pages because y'all got me blocked from commenting, but I be watching.
Nothing. Then
Sometimes.
Jam trying to tell on his cousin to make his cousin take the case. Oh, this is done. You talking to police. That man
Yeah, Big Low, it's crazy, yo.
The man just tried to tell her, he told on his cousin. So what y'all think finna happen? Tell you that on his blood cousin. They say it was a square bell. I ain't had nothing to do with nothing. Cousin could have took the gun and not been in trouble and been right out. But the cousin like, man, I ain't finna fuck with what I got going on for you. You feel me? That's out. But more of the story is, if he told on his cousin, his own family member, who is Durk? Yeah, Durk, you did this for me, you did that for me, but don't.
Well, I told y'all, yo. Them super tough guys, a lot of them guys do turn out to be rats. If Jam is a rat. I wouldn't be surprised because the way they explain him, they explain him like he's super tough. And those guys be telling. They be telling, man.
Look at my eyes, bro. It's me or you. It's finna be hard for Durk, bro. Especially this nigga gonna be on the stand and what?
Yeah, hell yeah, he did that.
What? He was there. He ain't here through the grapevine, nothing. What? Man, listen, Durk set it up. He had him did this. He had him come. He flew him out. He booked this. He did this. He bought the. If dude come and say stuff like that, it's over with, man.
Yo, it's not just that cut and dry. It's like I never seen so many criminals, right? Just take the side of the prosecution. Like, oh, that is so strange to me. Like, these guys are all criminals. At least they, at some point in time in life, they just automatically take the prosecution's theory of events, knowing that these prosecutors lie and make up shit. That's why I always take the oppose, because I know what they do. They lie and make up shit. Like I said earlier, with Jam saying all of that, if Didi or Vonnie say I did it, now it's up. Look, I did it. I dropped the bag. Oh no, he ain't dropped the bag. It was Durk. I did it. If I prove it, prove that it was Durk. Cause they don't have Durk paying anybody. Durk is not on camera giving anybody any money. It's not on camera doing that. And from what we understand, only 2 people got paid. And they never even specified the amount. Now, that's something they probably got in discovery and, you know, but everybody didn't even get paid for this. In the paperwork, it said they discussed payment for at least 2 of the other people. Yo, a big low. The best thing with that, yo, in some situation, in situations like this, right? And I think I said this before. In a losing situation, yo, you gotta find a win. You gotta find a win. And the only win out of this situation would be for Durk to come home and take care of everybody. That's the only win. Because he has the less evidence on him. Some of these other guys are done. The booking flights, buying ski masks, and some of them other guys are done. The best thing that can happen is if one of them guys be like, yo, I dropped the bag. He didn't know anything about this. So now you get him home. We go down. But as long as he home, our families are taken care of. Now, if he go down with us, we lost. What was this for? We lost. Everybody. Yo, you got to find a win in this situation. If Durk go down, we all lose. That would be my mind. That would be my mind frame if I was OTF and those are my guys. And if Durk and I had some of the evidence on me that they got on them, we got to find a way to win, yo. We all can't get life. If we all get life, we lost. We got to get Durk home. At least my kids will be taken care of. At least I will be taken care of while I got my life sentence. But if he go down, we're going to be in this bitch struggling. Bills ain't getting paid. Conversary money ain't getting sent. We're going to be fucked up. But a lot of people don't think like that. But I'm just saying that would be the correct way to go into this type of situation.
And it's already, how did they pick up Durk? How is Durk even involved? How is Durk in this situation? He's in this situation because Jam got in his situation, and now they want to figure out, well, how was you in California? How did you get to California? What business did you have in California, sir? You just did all this time. You don't know nobody in California. Oh, and then Rondo gets
And
shot
we did
up
do it for
and his
Jack.
best friend died. And y'all just so happen to be there. And y'all got a whole beef from, King Von got killed from Quando's side.
Yeah, what made it dumb, yo? Like, yo, people retaliate. Like, yo, I don't know why people act like, yo, people retaliate, yo. It's a part of life. It's a part of life. Rather, it's no matter how big or how little, people get back. I asked you for $20, they ain't give it to me. Now, he asked me for $20, I got it, now I ain't giving it to him. Small situation. Either way, let's get back. Yo, people get back, man. United States do it all the time. United States fucking hunted Bin Laden down for that the Twin Towers shit. But like, whenever you take it away from the United States and bring it to an individual, oh no, that was stupid. What made it stupid? Boys is upset. Now, like I told y'all, at a certain age, you got to get to a point where I'm not riding right or wrong. You know what I mean? That whole beef that King Von started with, that shit was stupid. I can't ride for that. But I can't blame people for not getting to that level, because some people never get to that level. It's not because they stupid. It's not because they stupid. Yo, some people never get to a point where they can let shit slide. It just is what it is.
Y'all think take a rocket scientist to understand this shit? Man, this shit, I go get my kids, my babies. 1 and 2, they gonna understand what's going on. That man, listen,
it was a bad decision.
Listen, man.
That was a bad decision.
It's over with, man. I'm sorry to give it to y'all like that, have y'all take, but your homies, bro. It's your homies.
They're behind the wrong people, yo. And it happens, you know. It happens, yo, when you don't got no father figures. When you ain't got no father figure, you start following behind the wrong people, thinking the wrong shit slick. Like I said before, if Big Durk would have came home 7 years ago, well, none of this shit be going on. Because he'd have had that influence, he'd have had that guidance. Being so he didn't have that, he was the boss. And he might not have been ready to be the boss, you know. And that's the world we living in. You know, when you got the money, that in this world, when you got the money, that makes you the boss. But in reality, the man with the plan is the boss. He might not necessarily have the money. He might got the decision making. But in this world, whoever got the money is the boss. And a lot of times that's how people fumble. That's how empires are ruined. You feel me? It's just fucked up. He didn't have that guidance, man. The man father was in prison his whole life. You see the changes that he started to make. He didn't just start make these changes like the internet is trying to get you to believe because he knew the feds was coming. He had his father in his life now. His father looked back, evaluated his son's situation after being home for a while, and was like, yo, this shit going to end bad. My son got way too many niggas around him. Let me do this, that, and the third. And that's what he was in the process of doing. Then you got Mama Duck talking about, I reached out to Big Durk and he, what the fuck? I forgot what she said, but people took that and ran with it. Because what Big Durk said was, yo, let me talk to his father. I can't handle no business like this with you. Let me talk to his father. And she never explained what happened when he said that. I'm inclined to think that she said, hell no, you can talk to me. Because that's the type of vibe I get from her. She want to be the man. She want to be in control. But men don't address women. Men address men. Men address men. I'm not gonna address you when this man got a father. Fuck, I'm gonna talk to you about our sons and whatever they got going on when he got a father. Nah, put me on with him, we can have a conversation. But I can't talk to you when I'm coming from logic and you coming from emotion. This shit too big for that. Fuck around, make shit worse. But people don't even recognize that part. People say, "No, yo, Big Durk, Big Durk handled that shit how he was supposed to handle it." It's probably a reason, though, Chelsea. Like, who the fuck wants, like, you, like, come on, yeah, like, yo, do y'all, yo, I don't want to say nothing crazy about the lady, but it's a reason.
Everybody, it's always your friends. Who you
And
think
Durk's mother probably couldn't stop nothing. Like, yo, these women can't stop these kids, man, when these kids running wild. That's why we got the shit that we getting out here right now. My mother couldn't say nothing to me when I was doing what I was doing. Even though everything she told me was right. But don't nobody want to hear that shit from them.
Check this out. I'm going to show you how I afforded this car.
Durk mother probably didn't even know what he was really involved in. You know what I mean? Nobody keeps their mother in the loop like that. I ain't gonna say nobody, but yeah, Prada.
Oh yeah, and he was there during the time of Lil Pab murder. Okay, so Jam was mad at Lil Durk because not for what he gave him. He was blessed for that, but he was mad because Lil Durk didn't help out his family.
Yeah, for real.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what it is. Right, was misguided, yo.
You know,
Durk was misguided, yo, and people like to throw the fact that he had money, and it's like, yo, money only changes the situation, yo. It don't change your mind frame. It don't change your mind frame, man. Durk is a guy that was traumatized by the streets. Man, and lost a lot. At that point in life, all he knew was retaliation. Because that's what life showed him. Yo, a lot of times, yo, you can only go off what life showed you. Life showed me retaliation. I do something happened back. And you know, it's a fucked up dynamic, man. Not saying that it's right. I'm just saying it exists.
what he do for people, and then when he called on the time of need, Lil Durk, Lil Durk was in that mode of cleaning up. He was in that mode of sending people back to Chicago and getting rid of people because he knew the heat was on. You know what I'm saying? And it's 2023 when Jam got locked up. All right, so with that being said, that's why Lil Jam had beef for Lil Durk.
And Jam is a sucker for that. If Jam really is cooperated too, and he told because Durk wasn't trying to bury his baby mother or like, yo, that's some bitch ass shit, bro. Motherfucker just don't move. Like, yo, you can only do but so much for a person. And telling and look, this is my thing, right? What a person do for you or what a person don't do for you shouldn't be hinged on your integrity. You understand? Because you told me no, I shouldn't then want to say, man, fuck, I'm gonna tell on his ass. Like, yo, that mean you was fucked up from the beginning. That's not no excuse for that. And the way these people are telling this story, they telling it like, oh, this is the reason why. Like that's a substantial reason. No, the fuck it ain't. That man ain't got to jump every time you say jump. He done enough. You found yourself back in prison. Some shit happened with your peoples that was unrelated to me. I got my own issues. You shouldn't then down. I got something for his ass. So basically, you using your knowledge of situations and you leveraging that. You using your knowledge of situations for leverage. So whenever I tell you no, then you can pull a move like this, man. That's a sucker. That's a sucker, man. Ain't no integrity in that.
You know, in front of the police, he had to try to blame his cousin for the gun. Now, Jam got people that's important to him that he not even getting in contact
Y'all keep talking about Durk rap. Yo. Then, it's only one song. It was just another thing. They're only using one as evidence. And it was proven that song was done before the Pop murder. If the federal government intends on using lyrics to convict Durk, that tells you that they don't have a case. They do not have a case. Just like it's a million songs when Durk talking about dropping lows and riding hot cars. It's a million songs when he's talking about other things that ain't got shit to do with dropping lows. No, stop. Can you, a real 1500? Not over here, y'all. I don't give a fuck. Oh, yeah, there you go. Psych, I'm watching your video now. I don't give a fuck that Durk is famous. Like, no fucks. like at all. This ain't got shit to do with famous. This got everything to do with motherfuckers putting out fucked up ass narratives. This got everything to do with the criminal justice convicting black men with little to no evidence. So it got shit to do with him being famous. I don't give a fuck about anybody being famous. Stop listening to them dumbass Charleston White narratives. Man's a fucking federal agent. So, Psych, where did you get this information from? Because it's not in paperwork. Where did you get this information from, man? I was waiting for you to come over here. Because we got questions. Let's start in the beginning.
Instantly, DraftKings, you make the playoffs even more exciting. Legendary NFL coach Jim.
Number 2, and Jam was there. Like, no wires, Jam was there for sure. And what did Jam do? And why did he do it?
Tay 600 dropping tips. So Tay 600 got a video saying the same thing? We're going to his video next.
Lil Durk, man. Make sure y'all smash that like button, though. So we're going to start off with OTF Jam. So Jam had the problems with Lil Durk. His baby mama got killed, which had nothing to do with Lil Durk. Let me just clear that up. You know what I'm saying? The baby mama who got killed, the dark-skinned girl, had nothing to do with Lil Durk or anything. She got killed.
Listen, I'm not saying Durk is going to beat it. I'm just saying it's not rock solid like people is saying. This the same shit they did to O Block, and you see how that case went. That case wasn't rock solid. That case was flawed as a bitch.
And when Jam was in jail, and Jam tried to call Lil Durk, to get him to pay for the arrangements, send some money, and Lil Durk denied him, which will become a downfall.
Yeah, but they're not using.
But before that,
they're not using those songs as evidence for people to keep saying Durk told in all his songs. Like, well, why are all his songs not being used against him? If they gotta, is there more solid? Is this more solid than Melly case? See, the difference between this and Melly case is this is a Fed case. The feds play dirty, man. Feds play dirty. That's the only thing about this case. You see how they did O Block. Like they played dirty. Like, I'm not saying Durk gonna beat the case, because he fuck around don't. Because the feds they're gonna play dirty. They already playing dirty. What you mean they don't need them? They will have to produce them as evidence $1,500. Melly case, people thought Melly case was rock solid because of all they got hella if they you know. But the problem with Melly case is they don't have a motive. I ain't never say Durk was coming home, bro. I say he could. I say that what they need to do is somebody need to take the case. I ain't never in my life said Durk was coming home. You find a video when I said Durk coming home and send it to
Jam
me.
was in a car with actually a family member. And when Jam then got pulled over by the police,
I said,
you
did he
know,
coming home?
Jam blamed it on his cousin. He got caught with a switch. He blamed the switch on his cousin. He said, "Cuz, you know, I'm on parole. This your gun."
No, I didn't.
You know, may I mind you, man, the cousin, he ain't got a
I
record.
didn't.
The cousin, a civilian, you know, just happened to have Jam in the car with him. This is cousin. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that his cousin don't know what Jam on, and none of that his cousin is square though. You know, everybody got a cousin who is square, who, you know, your cousin are willing to do anything for you because they know what you about or what you do or any of that nature. Y'all know what I'm saying? So Jam had blame, you know, in front of the police.
Yo, so
He
why,
had
so
tried to
why,
blame
so
his
Syke,
cousin.
why, if he giving you information, why he not reporting on this shit? We just giving, like, he just giving you information, but he not reporting on it his goddamn self. I wonder why.
Cousin for the gun. Now Jam got people that's important to him.
Nah, yo, that's not what I said. What the fuck are you talking about? I said they're not using the songs in this case because that's not a good defense. That's not a good prosecution. Well, he already read it. He in paperwork too. The fuck, he might as well go full throttle with it. Like, these niggas be conservative rats. Nigga want to be conservative. He might as well take it the next level. The fuck, bring that shit on the internet.
That he's not even getting in contact with. You know what I'm saying? And it's for a fact that we know that Jam, you know, flew out of O'Hare to California, and he was there during the time of Lil Pab murder. Okay? So Jam was mad at Lil Durk because not for what he gave him, he was blessed for that. But he was mad because Lil Durk didn't help out his family.
No, yo. No, Syke. He can't be grateful for what Durk did for him and then pull his move. He wasn't never grateful. These type of niggas, they envious. You know, yo, it took me years to realize this, right? Yo, but some people you can look out for and that actually make them not like you. Yo, did people know that? Like, yo, I didn't learn this until I was probably like 34, maybe 35. Like, yo, you can look out for people and you think it comes with like gratitude. Man, fuck no, that shit make them motherfuckers don't like you. Like, it's crazy, yo. I think that shit like a mental illness or something. I like that. I ain't never know that because I appreciate anything anybody ever done for me. But it is people out here like that. You know, some people, they don't want you to be the guy. You know, they'd take whatever if you give them something, they'd take it, but they really wish it didn't come from you. They really wish that they can be the person doing that. Like, yo, he wasn't grateful. If Durk did these things for yo, well, we know what he did for him because we seen some of it. But Durk did things for yo and he turned around and he repay him like this because he told him no. You ain't never respect what I was doing in the beginning. Shit fucked up. Yeah, I'm grateful.
You know what I'm saying? He rap about things that, you know, he do for people, and then when he called on the time of need, Lil Durk, you know, Lil Durk was in that mode of cleaning up. He was in that mode of sending people back to Chicago and getting rid of people because he knew the heat was on. You know what I'm saying? And it's 2023 when Jam got locked up. All right, so with that being said, that's why Lil Jam had beef for Lil Durk, and that's why Jam missing. And Lil Durk,
that's not justified though, yo. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, when you see the thing, you gotta let people know that shit ain't cool. Like, that's not justified. That's some bitch ass shit. For Jam, if Jam is the rat, Jam is a bitch. You bit the hand that fed you, my nigga. He fed you, took you in, put you on your feet. Your dumb ass get locked up and you want to bring down the whole empire. You's a sucker.
In that courtroom, and he had to see Jam, you know what I'm saying? He'll know that it's over with. But I know it's a lot of hope for the fans and the people. You know, they ain't got nothing on Lil Durk. Well, look at here, man. Facts associating this number Spirit of 3 and Grant saving this number with the contacts names associated with banks. Okay, Swipe. So they just saying the number was associated with banks. How would they know that this is Lil Durk that's texting? And banks self-identified using this number in February 2022.
This the thing though, y'all.
So
even with that information, there's no proof. Like I told you, y'all, I got locked up through phone records. That's why I got so many of these motherfuckers over here. I got booked through phone records. Basically, they were saying that we wanted to set this dude up. We wanted to set this dude up because for whatever reason, right? All right. But they can't prove I made any of these calls. Like you can't prove I made any of these. You have my motherfucking, you got me talking on any of these phone conversations? You have my voice? Damn, that's fucked up. So that type of shit not really like super strong evidence. Even if, and I think that's what Swipe going to talk about, even if you go to the person and they say, oh yeah, I talked to him on that phone, that don't mean that these calls, it still doesn't mean I made these calls. Still doesn't mean that. Yo, y'all gotta realize, yo, it's guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. And that's how Melly got a hung jury. It's about poking doubt in the state's case. It's all it's about. All they gotta do is prove doubt. Put doubt in people's mind.
text messages to an individual in Florida.
Yeah, I know.
Unrelated to the investigation. What that means, Swipe? Man, they went down to Florida and hollered at the dude who unrelated to this investigation and say, hey, I need to know who this was talking about. This is a business number. Who was he talking? Ain't nobody finna go down for no murder for hire or no RICO or no being involved with no shit that they ain't got nothing to do, bro. Everybody ain't no gangster. Everybody ain't finna just accept like, oh man, the feds come knocking on your door in Homeland Security or whatever, and then they ask you like, hey, look,
chosen one, hit that like button, subscribe to the
channel. We got to go through this investigation loophole, man. We just need to know who you was talking to on this date. You know what I'm saying? We got your number. Is this your number? Yeah, I was talking to Lil Durk. You're gone, man. You good as gone, bro. Like, for real, the feds.
It's not that simple, though, Spike. Like, you be tripping me out. You gotta stop doing that, man. That shit is not, like, y'all niggas be simplifying shit too much. Like, it is not that simple. It is not that simple. I see, Taste 600. Tell him want to look like a rat. And the fuck, nigga, he already look like a rat. These niggas be tripping me out. Dirk tried murder for hire. Dirk indictment. That's why it's corporate cartel. Yeah, I don't know either, yo. Like
My name is Alfonso, and I
was talking about that shit earlier. Like, I don't have no fear for no fucking law enforcement.
medic for the first time. The
If
lines that I was
if I'm out this bitch committing crimes, I know what the fuck I know the risk I'm taking. Not scared of them people. State, feds, they all the fucking same. All they can do is send you to jail. Like, what the fuck is the difference? You're gonna do more time with the feds than you doing with the state. It's all jail. It's all prison.
I seen other people breaking the paperwork down where it's like they saying like allegedly motherfuckers flew on private jets and this, that, and the third, and allegedly recruited niggas from up north, and this, and third. It's like, you know, when you hearing all that, is it just like, what's your take on that? What's your thoughts? It's like, damn.
Why Dirk stop fucking with them? Wasn't he cool with them boys at one point? He cut him off because he was a rat, right? Ain't that why Dirk stopped fucking with Joe? Because he was a rat? Oh, okay. Oh, so he vindictive. Okay, I see where it's coming from now. He want Dirk to go down for real. On the low. He just don't want to look like a hater. Oh, I got it. Makes sense.
I just be reserved in my, like I'm with a lot of this, especially involved with them. You know what I'm saying? With a lot of this shit, I'm a fan. Like I'm outside of that situation. Like you.
Nah, he told.
You know
I read the paperwork.
Public note on that note. You know what I'm saying? But just to
Nigga
see,
Truth had it.
just the charges come down. You know what I'm saying? Like the charges be the realization for everybody, not just them, but to the public or the people that's seeing the situation unfold. Like. When the charges actually get brought down, that's when you like.
You said, and he had Dirk Baby Mama with the white girl. He hit the white girl.
Scares, all that. That's one thing. But when like they get to, grabbing people in this feds and it's all of this and that and it's unfolding how it is, it's real. It shake up everybody. I ain't gonna lie. It was wild.
Yeah, he told. I know he told.
Nah, it was wild for me too. Like you said, when you talking to town.
He be trying to act like he ain't tell though. He definitely told. He gave a whole play-by-play. I thought he was a fucking sports analyst. That motherfucker gave a play-by-play analysis of what happened.
Chicago was the talk of the world though. You know what I'm saying? So that shit was all over, probably all in different regions, you know what I'm saying, of the world, the states. Like that shit different. So Lil Pal was a shorty from Savannah, Quando Rondo cousin or whatever. Quando Rondo
I don't
friend
know, we ain't seen him.
Is the one that was.
I think he cut off.
They said that he shot King Von, but he didn't get charged for it. But the police was out there shooting too, so we don't know who did. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, I remember when I talked to
Lord Tim, that's definitely shot King Von. We ain't gonna sit there and act like he ain't shoot him. He definitely shot him. I think twice. I think the police just finished him off. But he definitely shot King Von twice.
He didn't do nothing wrong. A lot of people say that because
he probably was a play-by-play analysis. Yeah, hey, smoke gang. Wasn't that shit a play-by-play analysis that he gave the police?
Kept the shoes on the other foot. You know what I'm saying? Not to say that he did nothing wrong there. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. I get what you're saying.
Yeah. So it's like. Do you feel like that was just like extreme if it did play out like how the paperwork said or how the internet is portraying it or the feds portraying it? Like, is that crazy being that, he possibly ain't do nothing wrong, but it's like, now it's that though? You know what I'm saying?
I mean...
King Von was still alive when he got in that car.
Everybody got to be comfortable with their decisions. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember, G, and I'm going to just, keep it brief. But I remember like having to tell one of my homies, G, when my sister had got into a fight with some females, man. And I remember like telling one of my homies, let's not turn this into something else. You know what I'm saying? Because my homie, he ready to like he like my sister's fighting and my cousin's fighting a group of other bitches, for them ready to start making
hoes dead, man.
Disperse.
I ain't gonna lie, yo. That autopsy release of Von body was insane. Like, yo, what the fuck propelled that person to do that? Like, yo, that was a wild situation. Like, yo, motherfucker really released your autopsy photo in 4K. You know, we done seen like the Pac shit, but nobody even know if that shit even real or not. Like, yo, that to release your body on a gurney like that was dirty work, man. That was dirty work. Yeah, that was dirty work, man.
I'm like, I'm standing there watching my sisters get it on, folks. So ain't nobody gonna crash out about them more than,
it's crazy.
than I am. You know what I'm saying? But
not that we know of. Anyway.
I told my homie, like, man, we don't need to turn this into something bigger, folks. Let this be female shit. You know what I'm saying? Because first of all, if it get bigger, they gonna say my name.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
Charles. That was strange, Charles. I kind of like think that kind of I think that way a little bit too. Like that was wild as a motherfucker.
Who the fuck want to be sitting doing any type of over extra time over like some female shit, gang? Like if they gonna fight and this all they gonna do, win, lose, or draw, let them have that. We ain't gonna. Let's be comfortable with the decisions we make. You know what I'm saying? Because once you turn it to you don't want to shoot a female or you want to make this a whole extra crime, big situation, you need to be comfortable with that. You know what I'm saying? So that imply like he probably. I seen this. You feel me? But I ain't know if it was. I ain't want to be.
And what was your thoughts on that? Like, where it's like, damn, they done picked this boy up. Like, it's crazy.
It was so crazy because even there, I ain't know if that was real or not. Like,
he happy as shit. Look at his face. He happy as shit, Durk Buck. His whole demeanor changed when he started talking about Durk. He happy, Durk Buck. He love it. I can tell now. See, I don't really be watching y'all. Hold up. Watch this. Watch how his demeanor changed. Watch this.
The third, when he was finna get on it, and they got down on, they picked him up. Like, nah, that was crazy. You know what I'm saying? What was your thoughts on that? Like, where it's like, damn, they done picked this boy up. Like, it's crazy.
It was so crazy because even there, I didn't know if that was real or not. Like, I swear to God,
look, touching his nose,
so much, like,
looking down.
Extra.
See, I pay attention to how people move, man.
Like, I don't know, I feel like it was clout chasing going on at one point with this shit. Like, bro, I swear to God, I ain't never seen so many blogs. Like, they making all the OTF the hottest topic. So it was like, motherfucker, I'm thinking all information, not good information. Like, I'm only trusting certain sources and shit. So I wasn't really knowing what was true or false as far as, like, half the shit. Like, I literally, like, had to wait. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't knowing. But, you know, I ain't gonna lie, I didn't know if that was real or not. That's real.
Yeah.
They got booked 3 flights.
Yeah. That's in federal paperwork. I read it. Yeah.
So he booked 3 flights. What?
Yo, those flights were layover flights. That paperwork ain't even come out no 2 months ago. He lying. That paperwork ain't come out 2 months ago. That shit just was in writing. That paperwork, them flight laws just came out probably last month.
So he was
yeah, he trying not to laugh. How you can see it high, but he loving that shit. Look at his face. They'll probably been planning on that man downfall for years.
Italy, he had booked a flight to Dubai, and then
yeah, I know that shit dirty work.
Switzerland.
And they all supposed to left the same place, right?
They're supposed to left from Florida at the same time, like around the same time, but he ain't get on two of the commercial flights, and then he had a private jet going. I believe.
I seen this.
He happy as shit. Look, he cracked a smile. You said it. Yo, cracked a smile. Now he trying to cover his face. Damn, that's fucked up, yo. I ain't know yo was a hater like that. Yo a hater for real.
Speaking on it for real, it wasn't real. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's real because it was in that paperwork, but I don't know.
Was in his transcriptions, real?
Yeah.
Oh well, I ain't gonna lie. That's so that implied like he knew they was coming already. He was trying to throw him off, or because like I'm saying like
I'm gonna add on.
I'm saying like because that's what I'm asking you. Like so, all the flights was booked to leave at the exact same time to different places.
Yeah.
So this flight at 3:15 to Dubai, but it's the same flight for him.
A smoke gang. You see shit how I be saying it. I think a lot of these motherfuckers on some COINTELPRO shit. I really do, y'all. I think they be told to come to YouTube. You know, that's well, yeah, he came on to YouTube. Probably the same year all the rest of them came. Butter and all of them probably came the same time.
315. I'm just
Yeah, I know what you're doing.
but it's 315 to Italy,
Yeah.
and then 315 to
Yeah. So I had watched this lawyer breaking this shit down. I want to say it was on Crime and Laws, like a YouTube channel. They be breaking shit down.
What? You getting information from them? They part of the issue. Yo, you should not be getting Law and Crime Network ain't giving real information, y'all. They giving biased information. Whatever the narrative or the agenda is, that's what you're gonna get from Law and Crime Network. That's what you're gonna get. Like they are a blog site pretending to be a news source. Yo said he got it from Law and Crime Network.
It was a lawyer. I want to say academics was reacting to it, but basically the lawyer was saying like sometimes people would do that to see if the feds on them too. You get what I'm saying?
Man,
Because
we
all of the
already
places that he was
exposed
going-
Law and Crime Network. Law and Crime Network is ran by one of them companies that specialize in views. You know, they hit you in your inbox all the time, tell you they can run your numbers up. That's who owns Law and Crime Network. What they call a social fuck that shit called, y'all. We looked it up.
to was extraditable. They would extradite you from those places.
Oh, for
It wasn't
real?
no places like
I ain't know
Bali,
that.
you ever heard?
He be acting like he from the
the guy
rack.
from Russell Simmons. He had went to Bali when they was putting them cases on him like Diddy and shit. Yeah. So he
Hey,
he
Smoke
on that channel
Gang.
right now.
How you feel about how you feel about On the Couch TV? Shit, yo, let me ask you this, Smoke Gang, cause this shit be tripping me out. Like DJU, On the Couch TV, like these guys are a huge problem. I think. Like niggas don't see that way in Chicago. Like niggas don't be like, yo, what the fuck? Like these niggas is up this bitch just causing hella trouble. Like niggas, their sole purpose in what they doing is just messy and it just cause trouble, cause beef. And then it's like with DJU, he don't know shit about Chicago culture. But he said he from the rack. Like yo, I be confused. Like yo, where's DJU from? Like is he really from Chicago? I be kind of confused about them niggas, man. Because it's like, yo, like the things that they do is not typical to be from where you, like, you know, are you from Chicago? You know beef can get crazy. So why would you go and instigate beefs when you know it can get crazy? People can die. That shit, that don't resonate with me. Those guys supposed to be from Chicago, and that's what their platforms is about. That's what I'm trying to ask you. And I want to know, how do people view them niggas? Like them niggas is wild.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like all the flights that Durk allegedly booked was to places where they could extradite your ass. So maybe he was just trying to see what was to him. That's what the Lord.
Them flights was already booked. Them flights were booked before the indictment came down. Why the fuck they blocking all the messages? Whatever somebody's saying, I can't see it. You two keep holding the bit, sounding inappropriate.
What he was saying, I don't know.
Smart as hell though.
Yeah.
Because I ain't gonna lie. Even now, I did elaborate.
Oh, so he enticing them with money. That's fucked up. He enticed them niggas with money, then go up that bitch and steal their stories. And put them in all type of... Oh, wow, that's crazy.
On that part, you know what I'm saying? Because when I seen it, you know, like a lot of people that like got real money, they know they can go to countries where if something happens to them, this country don't gotta abide with America. It's like what Bali do with the actual extradition system. There's places like Switzerland that do that with your money. Like if something happened to you in the U.S., if you got 100 million over here in the bank, we don't give a fuck what y'all got going on over there. Y'all can't touch. But there's a lot of countries that will abide and oblige with America when that type of shit happens. Mm-hmm. But so now I know, like, also damn, that's crazy.
That is crazy.
So that means that imply like he probably was just trying to see if they was on for real, for and just to test the waters and shit. That's crazy.
Yo, this the thing, yo. If I had like this, I be saying, yo, don't go on a run unless you just trying to get your money up. But this is a reverse to it. If an indictment come down and you got the means, like the cash to go to a place where they can't extradite you back, the fuck go. At least try. Like what the fuck? Like why niggas acting like you wouldn't have done it? And that's not even what Durk did, come to find out. But I'm saying, even if he did, you wouldn't have done that shit? I know, I'd have tried to be on the first thing smoking. Oh shit, they indicting niggas? I'm out of here. I don't give a fuck if I ain't got shit to do with the indictment. At least to see how this shit play out. Then I'll come back. Or like, all right, they ain't fucking with me. But it's like, these niggas is acting like he did something wrong in that sense. Like, oh shit, he must have known that they was on him. He must have, like that somehow implies guilt. That shit don't imply guilt. I would recommend it if you got the bread to do some shit like that. Yeah, man. Stay humble what it is. Hell yeah. You got the money. Now, if you broke, then all you gonna do is stress yourself out going on a motherfucking run. If you going on a run and you ain't trying to stack money for lawyers, then you just fucking wasting you just wasting everybody's time.
Crazy folk. And them expensive ass flights just to see if the 12 on you, folk. Man, like them two. Well, that ain't shit. Yeah,
I was just finna say that. Yeah,
boy, that shit locked, bro. They do that shit on vacation and shit like that. That shit, I ain't gonna lie though. That shit the talk of the time, for even like weeks later and shit. Like even for like when my first hit me, like I was telling everybody, like, bro. First of all, I don't got more information than y'all got. I'm like shocked and psyched out, just like the rest of the world on phone. But even like, just not even want to be quick to speak on this shit, because I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know what was true or false. I said that I didn't know what was true or false, what was real or not, what was actually going on. Nothing, folk. But not just sitting back seeing a lot of this shit is just like crazy to see, folk. Like, I think everybody had that little shock phase and shit.
Keep covering his mouth.
And, he
love that shit, now. He probably working with them people too, man. Why he cover his mouth when he said that? Everybody having that shock phase. Watch this.
Be quick to speak on this shit, because I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know what was just saying that I didn't know what was true or false, what was real or not, what was actually going on. Nothing, folk. But not just sitting back seeing a lot of this shit is just like crazy to see, folk. Like, I think everybody had that little shock phase and shit. And
yeah, he working. He probably working, y'all. I wouldn't be surprised if you're working on some level. See, I ain't never paid him no attention for real. Like, I might have probably watched like 1 or 2 of his lives. I probably might have watched 1 or 2 of his videos, but I ain't never really paid you no attention. But now, you find out that he inboxing the other guy. That's a little wild. What the fuck was you inboxing him for? With information. Like, he need to explain that. I'm just saying. Well, I guess you're right. Niggas don't just tell once. I do believe that. Like, niggas start telling, they gonna have a whole history of telling. You feel me? That's not a one-off. Like we watched Woody tell for 10 years. You feel me? Like, niggas just don't tell once. No, when niggas tell, niggas, you know, that shit like an addiction. that shit like a motherfucking addiction. Niggas just start telling everything all the time. Like, yo, this nigga crazy. I ain't even watching your boy. Yo, wild ass nigga. But yo, shit, I appreciate everybody that tapped. And you know, we go live every day at 11 Eastern time. We probably go live a little early tonight, maybe 10:30. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, share the live if you can. It's another day, keep it your news, and I'm out.